Good day to all of you. Today, our group 4 will present about the industrial technology. Our topic is NESIX. Firstly, I would like to introduce our group member to all of you. Our group 4 have 5 members, which is Sim Chia Hong, Yap Ji Seng, GINA LIEW GINA, Chan Mei, and me, Wan Ka He. I will start ahead of our presentation, which is the introduction. Firstly, what is MESIX? MESIX is Malaysia's leading provider of convergence solution company, which started on 1995. MESIX always provide a variety of high-quality digital services such as voice, data, and solutions to help people in Malaysia adapt and manage their life in an increasingly digital environment. MESIX also committed to bring the most cutting-edge technology together to help individual, business, and the county. So, what about the MESIX today? During the pandemic, MESIX had retained its 4G network leadership and to keep consumer and business connected across the MCO. MESIX also maintained network optimized to complete network deployment in order to guarantee the consumer have a fantastic experience. Nowadays, MESIX are collaborating with Oppo to provide the most up-to-date business mobility solution and service to business across a range of industry, include planned 5G-ready masterclass. Now I will pass my mic to my friend to continue the presentation. Thank you.
I am Chamayan. Next, I will present industry analysis. Classified tertiary service industry. It encompasses a wide range of operations that add more value to firms and people. But the end outcome is not a physical product. Rather, this industry improves, maintains, repairs, shapes, and other physical goods. There are 12 sector services, and each of these sectors has its own World Trade Organization categorization that determines its scope. MESIX is under the sector communication. There are 3 types of WTO classification in the communication sector, which are postal service and courier service, telecommunication service, as well as audiovisual service. MESIX falls under the categories in telecommunication service. Next, the competitive environment and key players. MESIX competitors in Malaysia include TM, DG, Celcom, U-Mobile, and so on. Because the products in the mobile communication business are so similar, the trade of alternative product is great. So, MESIX will spend a significant amount of money on advertising in order to advertise their product and get more people to choose them. But it cannot be denied that MESIX is currently ahead of the telecommunication industry. The reason is MESIX continuously improve their service and produce different products. And MESIX will also compete with other competitors with low call charge, cheap packet price, wide coverage, and good customer service. Next, I will present opportunity and threat facing from competitor. Opportunity. Opportunity is where the company can find possibility for growth, profit, and market share. A huge opportunity for MESIX because the company has a strong brand awareness in the high-end market and customers have experience in the high-quality customer service provided by the MESIX brand in the low-end market. The growing majority of government rules make it harder for unorganized players in the communication service market to do business. The lower inflation rate also brings opportunity for MESIX. Because of the reduced rate of inflation, the marketplace is more reliable. Next is threats. Threats are available that could put the company business model at risk as a result of change in macroeconomic circumstances and consumer attitudes. The threat MESIX encounter is competitive pressure, as the new product release cycle of the service industry is shortened. It brings additional competitive pressure to player MESIX. Furthermore, local firm technological expertise in the export sector continues to increase. The possibility of losing intellectual property rights is one of the most serious threats to cooperation with local company in the Maxis Expo market. Next, the technology used relate to Industry 4.0. Industry 4.0 refers to the contemporary manufacturing technology trend of automation and data interchange. Maxis use technology to accelerate digitization with its cloud computing. In the past, companies that wanted to build new applications had to dig deep into their coffee to cover upfront costs, and it could take up to 6 months to complete such a project. With cloud technology, it can now be complete in just a few weeks, and the price is only a small part of it. In addition, complementary to cloud computing in the emergency of low-cost IoT sensors, these sensors support complex data collection and analysis function, enabling Maxis to build a smart supply chain, manufacturing process, and even end-to-end ecology in the Industry 4.0 era. For example, sensors in manufacturing equipment can monitor and issue alarm when parts need to maintenance.
Hi, my name is GINA. I'm going to present about service strategy. First is service strategy concept to increase the sale. Maxis has proposed a service strategy with new products or services which do not exist yet in other competitors. Maxis also proposed a good service strategy with enhancing their sales channels. Next is about competitive service strategies. The overall cost leadership strategy in Maxis is they are seeking out the low-cost customers. Maxis has prepared self-service for reducing the personal element in service delivery. Maxis has reduced the perceived risk through giving detailed information to every customer. This is to build the confidence of customers with Maxis. The focus strategy for Maxis is to target every different market with different needs, such as preparing different plans for different group of customers. Next is strategy positioning. For variety-based positioning, Maxis has their unique product and services, which is a stable network with fiber optic. Maxis does the need-based positioning by collecting the survey feedback from existing customers and new customers. Maxis will do some interviews with the customers to know their perception on existing services, technologies, and so on. This is the access-based positioning. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yang. Now I'm presenting about the 3.4 service delivery process. Developing service delivery process enable people working in the service sector to create the benchmark for providing consistent service to the customer, and to establish a system mechanism that not only ensure a better customer experience, but also enable organization to understand what works and what does not in the terms of service delivery. And next is focus on the customer. Maxis is the consumer-centric and will provide consumer with solution as soon as they face network. Next is consider the sequence. Maxis creating an effection process until outlining the stage that comprise the service. It may entail adding stage, but it should also entail eliminating procedures that provide on value or detract from the customer experience value. Next is consider each staff role within the service. The critical to identify the portion for each employee position that is accountable for the performance and whether that portion should be performed. The last one for the service delivery process is allowed to flexibility. It is when the come for front end process that involves the buyer always keep in mind that it is a human interaction. A stable process guideline but allowed for flexibility. Maxis allows staff to adapt the charging situation, avoid making front-end process so restrictive and highly structured that they negatively affect the customer experience. Next, we will go into service packet. First is the supporting facility. Maxis reserves the right of modify, supplement, or otherwise revise that term for use or any portion thereof at any time and without responsibility. Next is the facilitating goods. Maxis will explain the package detail to the customer and ensure that they purchase what they want. Next, we're going to the part for information. Data collect from the consumers of suppliers in the order to give an effective service. By obtaining consumer information, Maxis will provide whether consumer can afford the package provided by Maxis. Next, we're going to explicit service. The advantage that are immediately visible to the scenes and include the service corn on interactions characteristic, and the staff will explain the detail of product to the customer. For the last one, for service package, is implied service. Maxis provide consumer with the tailored network to facilitate consumer to complete trivial thing in their life. High-speed internet also allow consumer to have a better view experience. The last part for me is sales turnover. Sales turnover for a firm is the total revenue earned throughout the calculation period. The income generated by operation is used to calculate the sales turnover.
For example, Maxis recorded net profit for RM 319 million in the fourth quarter end December 31, 2020 and RM 1.38 billion in the initial years end December 31, 2020, demonstrating releasings in the face of the difficult year owing to the COVID-19 outbreak.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sim Hong. I will continue present the service offering.
Maxis is a third-tier industrial base which comprises a wide range of services including the financial institutions, schools, hotels and restaurants, and also the telecommunication. It's also a business of making money. We provided a high-speed internet package.
There is a bundle of benefits obtained by the customers, which is the Evolution 360 service package. The customer may also select a range of the highest flagship phones that come with a low monthly charge, no upfront payment, and a full protection package. Second, the family room allowing all the share lines on the Maxis One plan and Maxis One Prime to enjoy easy and free unlimited roaming in any ASEAN nation, and family members may use the unlimited internet calls and SMS when away from home. Lastly, the broadband provided unlimited plan offers a better internet experience thanks to the contemporary high-speed fiber optic networks. The customer expectations are formed in the minds of the customer based on their personal experiences and lessons acquired, as well as their prior knowledge and experience. The customer expectations regarding service performance message is that the customer need a better internet speed package. This is because the low internet coverage and low internet speed will affect the customer user experience. The customers are more concerned about the staff attitude during the consultation after sales service. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hey, it's me again. I will continue our present in the last part, conclusion. In conclusion, we can suggest that Maxis to provide the company which have more network quality and more provide customer-friendly package. And for the firm which like to join the Maxis, we would like to suggest to join the Maxis business, which provided by Maxis. It allows all the firm to having a good experience on the highly internet with Maxis. In conclusion, we can assess that Maxis is always one step ahead of the competition when it comes to Malaysian network firm. From this, we can learn that having a capability industrial management system will lead to successful. This is all about our presentation. Thank you for all of you taking time in our presentation.